Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Crusader Kings 2 with the Historical Immersion Project. So last time we seized ourselves a second city, commune of Gaeta over here. Though of course for the moment it's not much use to us because it has the recently conquered modifier for another 5 years. But once our truce expires with the Duke over here, who is called a Duke even though he's a Count, or a Count level ruler anyway, we will be able to declare war and take the county from him, which I will probably do as soon as possible. Otherwise, as the Doge has shown, he's quite willing to get in there before me and take the counties for himself. So we want that to happen more, if at all possible. So that's 906 when that truce is over. Though him having the counties is this is the former Doge, of course. Well, his family was. Him having the counties is not too bad, I suppose. Once we are the Doge, we can probably plot to revoke them, or at least fabricate a claim on them, and that will give us the right to revoke them. So we can get them for ourselves eventually, which we obviously want to do. Anyway, let's unpause here and carry on. Of course, we have the lead in the trade post game by quite a substantial margin. Leontios died. My courtier. Okay. That's fine. I don't care. I probably never liked him in the first place. Pelagios Margunios claims that he would be a better spy master, my courtier, with 12 intrigue compared to Alice here. Okay. I don't really care about Alice's opinion, I guess. Have him study technology over in Constantinople, which may or may not be the best place. We should probably actually find where has the best trade practices. Does that make a difference? I don't think so. I think we maybe it does actually. I'm not sure if it provides a constant boost to the rate of technology growth. I think it just gives you the chance to get the plus 25 points or whatever it is. We'll just leave her in, or leave him rather, in Constantinople. I'm sure it's fine. Another cardinal elected, and my cousin with the calm voice needs a guardian. Sure. My half-brother will do just fine. This whole Holy Roman Empire thing is kind of unfortunate for us. And I had a daughter, okay. Well, I kind of need a son, but a daughter is a step in the right direction. The Holy Roman Empire being formed kind of is bad for us. My goal here was to form the Kingdom of Sicily, but quite a bit of that land is now owned by the Holy Roman Empire. And some down here, of course, is owned by the Byzantine Empire, which is also a problem. And a lot is also owned by this quite large Muslim kingdom here. There are a few little independent duchies which we will of course try to conquer first, and also I think the Pope has one of our future counties, so we'll have to fight him a bit probably. But the rest, one option I suppose is to swear fealty to either the Byzantines or the Holy Roman Empire. Okay, my sister became Midas touched. That is good. But I don't really want to have to swear fealty to an empire if I can possibly avoid it. Let's see if we can get an alliance with her. Prince of Ireland, okay. That's good. Ireland much larger than previously, or at least the kingdom. It seems that a lot of the remaining land is Norse Gaelic, which is probably why they haven't sworn fealty. They have a few more duchies that will probably swear to them. They probably still won't be very useful allies though, because they're so distant. I stumbled into a courtier eating cookies outside the kitchen. The courtier apologized several times and then offered me a cookie as an apology for being in my path, and the cynic in me got the best of me. I lost myself in cynical comments about how the courtier was trying to poison me with baked goods, probably spoken out loud. Oh, Theodulus and his delicious cookies. He wants me to stop being cynical. That is a promise I will not be able to hold, but I won't disturb him anymore. Okay. General opinion -5. Hammers, anvils, wood, footsteps, bleating, beating, etc., etc. Yeah, we can just gain 1 piety. That's fine. So I think what we are going to have to do is just become so stupendously rich that we can afford enough mercenaries to take on the empires directly. Which, 16,000? Yeah, it's not out of reach, I think, but we will have to become very rich. Of course, that was the plan all along anyway, but now we have something to use it on. Or use the money on. I don't think we have a chance of, say, destabilizing the Holy Roman Empire. They should be on elective succession, which indeed they are. So we don't have much hope of causing succession crises or whatever, which would give us an opportunity to strike and take land from them. Okay, an Irish cardinal from Laois. And I'm ill again, which is unfortunate for me. Oh, and I'm better, almost as soon as I was ill. And that was our great mansion finishing construction. So that allows us to upgrade any and all of these improvements here. So let's see. Increase tax income and intrigue, or piety and learning. Piety and martial. I think the wine cellar in vanilla. Oh, it does have the fertility bonus as well. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure which is the best here. Whether we should go for the military ones or increase our tax income. It's not even accounting for the majority of our tax income because we have such a rich city in Napoli. Of course, increasing it is still probably a good idea. Anyway, we can't afford it now. The Byzantines, we are more likely to be able to destabilize by, you know, assassinating them a few times or whatever. Or rather plotting to kill the current ruler, probably because they have primogeniture succession. And in fact they had a big civil war or succession crisis or something earlier, as we saw. And this is our betrothal to the High King of Ireland. No, is it? No. He just looks the same. Whereas Prince Cathal has turned 16 and immediately sprouted a full beard. Of course we'll accept. That did not give us an alliance, actually. Was it just a cousin or a half-sister or something? I've forgotten already. In fact, I forgot almost as soon as I read it, I'm sure. But that's okay. Our truce with Musco is expiring, though of course we can't actually seize any trade posts yet. I think if Constantius were to build their second trade post, we'd be able to seize one from them. And actually we have a trade limit of 2 now, which I don't think affects whether or not we can declare war to seize another trade post. We would have to have just fewer than 3 more. We have exactly 3 more than everyone now, so yeah, as soon as somebody builds a second one, we can seize one. Assuming, of course, that we aren't the Doge by then. Renewed jihad. The House of Islam is under grave threat from the onslaught of heathens and infidels in Africa. In response, His Magnificent Caliph al-Mu'taz has declared that an era of renewed jihad is upon the world. The western regions of the Ummah must be retaken at all costs. All righteous Muslim men should prepare to join the ranks of the Mujahideen for the upcoming struggles. This signals a renewed era of Islamic expansion. Disturbing news. I suppose this is the African pagans pressing up here. Is that the case? Or is this... maybe it's over here. Who knows? Either way, hopefully it doesn't affect us too much. My cousin requires an educator. Sure. We'll let my uncle do it. Still have the ambition to have a son. Okay. We had a subject convert to Catholicism. Kind of surprised with the presumed fertility bonus from have a son, plus the 10% from our wine cellar, plus the 20% from Lustful, that we aren't having more children. I know there is a sort of base reduction in fertility in HIP, but I'm pretty sure we have that more than cancelled out at this point. Okay, the Doge likes me even more, which is good. And our knowledge of town infrastructure increased. So, I wonder if there's anything here that is more attractive than upgrading our family holding. Probably not. At least yet. Morale of armies and stewardship. Ooh, and a huge increase in retinue size. That could be valuable. Yeah, I think we'll get this. The increased levy reinforcement, the retinue size, and the stewardship, of course, which will help with tax income. All of that will be very useful, so yeah, let's go get this one first. And, in fact, I never moved my steward from overseeing construction there, so I'll just leave him where he is. And we can get this done quicker. Just over a year. Another Irish, I assume. Yeah. Another Irish cardinal. Educate child. It's Sergio Urso, to become... okay, well... That's actually fine. I don't really mind that. But not my half-brother. Although actually, he's not likely to inherit our family title. Yeah, it's fine. My half-sister became a Grey Eminence. Good for her. That's 2 Irish cardinals in the college, and also, of course, the Pope is Irish, so they're making some moves into there. Dionysius died of gluttony. Okay. No longer my court chaplain. Really don't have any very good chaplains, do we? My half-brother can do it, I suppose, and don't need to proselytize anywhere, I don't think. So he can just go and improve religious relations in Rome? Sure. That seems totally fine. Another bishop. This one from Zagreb, in Slavonia. And my wife is pregnant again, excellent. Hopefully with a son this time, so we can have a good character that we can educate ourselves to be our heir. We're Midas Touch, so we can hopefully pass along that trait, which will be very helpful. Tonight, your dreams whisk you away to the pleasure quarters of a foreign exotic city. As you go into one of the pleasure houses, beautiful women of all manners and looks flock to you, wearing exotic revealing clothes. They tug and pull at you, laughing, inviting you to the bedchambers. Is this heaven? Begone, you hags, I shall not be tempted. So, gain 2 piety, or have fun with these beauties. Yeah, okay. Of course, we're a lustful man, so that makes a lot of sense. The beautiful women suddenly turn into hideous monsters of all shapes and sizes, crooked fangs, blood-red eyes, dark green skin of ooze and rot, claws like knives. You try to scamper away, screaming to no avail. They turn on you, their prey. That was terrible. Okay, the Doge likes us more. Which is nice for us, probably. Our city is now just has the new administration modifier. Oh, and recently conquered, of course. Until 901. And we had a son. A tall son, excellent. It's no strong, but it's pretty good. And we fulfilled our ambition, so we can choose something else now. Let's see. Exalted among men. Win a war. How long more is our truce with this man? 906. So a little too far out for us to do that, I think. Let's try to increase our diplomacy. Sounds like a good way of spending our time. So this center of trade modifier, really very good. Is that something we can just build in a city? Oh yeah, I guess it is. Very expensive though. Well, once we have the extreme amount of wealth that we are planning to acquire to take on the empires, we can maybe spend some of it on some centers of trade then. So we finished the palace archive there, and my half-brother is of legal age. So that's good. That will be increasing our trade post limit. Adult male family members in court, but also, of course, increasing our family dues. Still, though, we're making a good amount of money. And that building should have increased our retinue size. So we can probably afford to actually have a retinue now. Ooh, and we can have cataphracts, because we're Greek. Excellent. I forgot about that. Of course we're going to have lots of cataphracts. We can probably just afford one of these with our retinue cap. Yep. Well, there's a good reason to keep Greek culture. Of course this is going to reduce our income as well, but that's okay. Today I'm visiting some of the local peasants, inquiring about their farming practices. One of the peasant men told me about how they are debating the use of various fertilizers. Oh, of course, the fertilizers again. We said feces last time. Let's try dead plants. Suppose there's no follow-up events to that or anything. That's okay. Another cardinal has arrived in the College of Cardinals. But that is going to do it for this episode. Thanks for watching, and join me again next time.